Good afternoon, everyone. So I thought I'd take you on my adventures today into town to do some RV life stuff. So we are getting ready to head out tomorrow from here in Capitol Reef National Park area and heading on to our next destination. More about that in a future video. But I got to run into town, take care of some things, get some groceries, propane, throw out the garbage, and figured I'd just take you along. First things first, we ran out of one of our tanks of propane yesterday, so we're on to our second one. So I grabbed the propane tank and threw it in the back of the truck along with the gas can for the generator. I want to make sure that that's as full as it can be whenever we're out here having to use it quite a bit. To sometimes recharge the batteries because we don't get great solar, at the end of October. Actually, yeah, October 31st. Today's Happy Halloween. So take you into town and show you what we're doing today. We have arrived at stop number 1. We are at Howie's. So I think the name of this town is Bucknell or Bricknell, one of the two. And this is the closest place to the boondocking spot that has propane. So I was here last week and picked up or refilled my bottle. The nice thing is they have huge trash cans right there by the street, by the propane fill up, and they said no problem about throwing whatever trash in there you need to throw in. So that makes things a little bit easier. So I think here comes my guy to fill up. They typically have to call somebody from across the street to come do the propane fill, but works pretty efficiently. So I'm gonna get that filled up and I'll be on to our next stop. Okay, I'm officially probably the worst YouTube vlogger there is on the internet. I got all sidetracked doing my projects or getting my stuff done and forgot to pull out the camera. So I'll give you a quick update. I stopped by Brian's Farm Service in it's L-O-A, Utah. Don't know how to pronounce it. If you guys know phonetically how to pronounce it, please put it in the comments below. Stopped there and picked up some wood pellets that we use for cat litter and our little fire pit, and sometimes for our composting toilet as well. So I picked some of those up at Brian's Farm Service. Luckily they had it because we were running really low. And then I headed over to Royals Market. Well, it's actually called Royals Food-a-Town, I think is how it says on the sign. So sometimes I really enjoy coming to these small little grocery stores because they actually have much better deals on some of the food. Now, some of the stuff is way more expensive. For example, bacon is almost 1.5 times to 2 times as much. But they had ribeyes in there for $8.99 a pound, and the best I've been able to find it at, even at Costco or Walmart, is like $14 to $16 a pound right now. So this is the second time I've been here, so I've gotten myself some more. And then they had I think it was called sirloin pork roast, and it was buy one get one free, so it ended up coming out to be like $2 a pound. So I got 2, at least 1.5 pounds each for like $6. So it was fantastic. What a deal that is. But as many of you guys may know, at least if you're soda and beer drinkers, there's aluminum shortage. So the price of soda for us has not gone down. It's still here. It's around $11 or $12 a case. And it's even more if you buy it by the 12 pack. So we try not to do that if we can. So, but yeah, picked up some groceries, got us some more eggs because we're always running out of eggs. And now heading back to the campsite, going to start packing up stuff on the outside. I'll probably do a little filming showing you what I do when I pack up in preparation for our departure early tomorrow morning. We'll be back shortly. Back at the homestead. Thought I'd give you a quick review of some of the things I'm going to do. It doesn't make a lot of sense to try to film everything that we're doing as we're doing it because it's not that exciting for you guys. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go ahead and do it. Up front here, obviously I'm going to put the new propane tank back on. I got to put away the cover I have on the jack stand. I'm going to take off our security lock. We've got a coupler lock there, so I'm going to get that. I'm going to open up the box here where I store all of our blocks of wood and everything when we're traveling, and get that ready to put the blocks of wood away. Over here on the side, going to take care of these tire covers, get those put away. I don't know, we'll probably leave the generator running for a little bit. We're running the dehumidifier because the humidity's pretty high inside the camper right now, so that happens anytime. We've got it all closed up and running the furnace. At night it gets pretty high humidity, so we like to run it when we can. So I'll put the cable away later. I'll get our little windsocks down. Over here on this side, I'll get our extra things of water put away, put those in the back of the truck probably. Prep to get the mat all brushed off. I'll probably use the leaf blower to blow it off. Put away those tire covers, and then that'll be it for the outside. I'll probably, the other thing I'm doing right now is I turned on the tire pressure sensors so that I can check and see what the tire pressure is in the 4 camper tires, and I'll put air in those if they're needed. So hope this is helpful. A little tip, RV Life Day. So looking. We're back and in person on the screen. So we made it to our harvest host here in Blanding, Utah. We were here back in June on our way over to Moab, and had some work done at a garage here. They put new brakes on the truck because we were having some issues from the Sedona rocks and mud and sand. So we made it to the Dinosaur Museum. Only one problem is it's closed, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on. If you look at the door, it says they're open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. We're here clearly on a Tuesday, so I don't know. We just set up shop. We're gonna park here and crash for the night. I'm hoping they'll open. I kind of want to go in and see the museum. I don't know if they just open in the afternoon, if it's winter hours or what. I'm gonna actually check their website. But we got set up here in the gravel area of the Dinosaur Museum. We'll just be here overnight, then early tomorrow morning we'll be heading south to our next national park. If you got any guesses, put them in the comments below, and we'll check back in here maybe tonight, if not tomorrow morning when we're heading out. Thanks everyone. Travel day part 2. Departing the Dinosaur Museum. So after I last left you, I found out a little bit more information. Turns out that the Dinosaur Museum actually closed for the season the day before we got here. So I guess when I called Harvest Host, or I called here and made my reservation and told her I'd be arriving on November 1st, she didn't put 2 and 2 together that they'd actually closed. So we just crashed here in the parking lot. It was a good night's sleep. It was nice and quiet, so no issues. Michelle's here.
I'm in the back. Already working.
She's working as much as she can. I don't know that we're going to have a ton of internet on the way down. Much of what we're driving through is going to be Navajo reservation land. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like. I don't think we've driven this route before, so, or at least most of the route we haven't driven. So we're excited to see that, and then we'll show you where we end up this afternoon and maybe check in a couple times along the way. So see you soon. We made it. I don't know if that's a hint. It's not really a hint, probably. We made it to our next destination. It was a long drive day. We were on the road about 5 hours and 15 minutes, something like that. We did gain an hour back because we're in Arizona, and they're currently on Pacific time for another week. So then they won't change the clocks, and we'll go back to mountain time when everybody else changes their clocks. So I thought I'd just give you a little hint as to where we might be. And I'm also going to probably, if you haven't seen it already, I'm going to do a campground review of this camping space because it's completely free. There's one across the street that is not, but it has electrical poles, but they don't work. But it doesn't matter. We've got plenty of solar in our generator. So let me show you around here real quick. There's a couple spots back there. Some of them have covered picnic tables. I haven't tried that water spigot, but based upon the fact that it's lifted up, I'm sure it's not working. And then I guess this is called the Crystal Forest RV Campground. It's free camping, as you can see on that sign over there, right there. And maybe this will be a hint as to where we're at. And you'll have to watch the next episode to see what's going on. Put your guesses below. See you soon.